Troll is determined to find the Lincoln Kid. Problem is, he wants to do it all by himself. He's determined. He won't take no for an answer, and I don't think it's such a good idea. But he seems to think it'll be redeeming or something. Troll, he's been leaving me notes. I guess he was inspired by my snowflakes and Rebecca. Him and his sister do it so they can continue to communicate secretly. I guess he wants to keep everything under the radar. I keep telling him that we can meet in public. People aren't going to get suspicious. But he thinks it's best if we communicate via the notes. We do still meet in person. We're actually going to meet next week. But this note leaving is just strange. Troll has these theories about the Lincoln Kid that I think he got from Rose. He thinks it might be related to an accident a while ago on Lincoln Avenue. Either it was the guy who hit the kid, or it's the kid himself, or one of the kid's friends, or someone who witnessed the incident. And somehow that moment in time inspired this person to do what he's doing today. Since me and Troll cleaned up the parks a while back, the town has started to put some money into them. Put in playground equipment and making sure the grass is always mowed. It's nice that they're doing their job. Got some quality wood chips. Troll's been talking a lot about the Hot Air Balloon Festival. Him and his sister and his aunt used to go there years ago. And I guess him and his sister have been talking about it lately through the notes. I used to go to it too with Rebecca years and years ago. It wasn't at this year's, but maybe next year's. When Troll and me were cleaning up the parks, he would talk a lot about hot air balloons. And now he had this dream that him, his sister, his aunt, and his niece would get into one of those baskets, turn on the hot air, and fly away into another life.
Well, they're capitalists, but they're really...
I went fishing the other day. I caught me a 6-pound bass.
Smallmouth or bigmouth?
Smallmouth.
Yeah, I caught six little panfish the other morning. That was my breakfast. Caught them out of the creek.
I don't eat fish. I just catch and release.
So, you don't mind me asking, what's up with that stash?
I don't know. I was shaving and I thought, why not?
Well, you sure you're not going for like a Burt Reynolds or like an honest man's Tom Selleck?
Maybe.
Listen, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I think this is just something I gotta do by myself tonight. It's been a while since I've been out in Shit City by myself. But I got some intel on this Lincoln Kid. I've been fighting my own demons. I think I can find one more.
Okay. If you think you gotta do this on your own, I understand.
It's just something I gotta do. So what do you think? It's like the two sides of a coin. What do you think? What was that poet's name, Robert Blake, about everything was about duality?
I'm not a poetry guy.
This is that second-hand store where Gary and Mole sell a lot of their shit. Gary and Mole haven't been around for a while.
Troll, you don't have to do this alone. It'll be easier if we do it together.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I think you're wrong this one time. It does have to be me, and I do have to do it by myself. I have some feelers out, and I think I got a handle on this Lincoln Kid. All right? You're just gonna have to trust me this one time.
Can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Da, 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 da. Troll told me he escorted Rebecca home one day, and as a thank you, she made a sketch of him and his sister and his niece at the ocean. He said, "James, you've got a good girl in Rebecca. Don't give up on her just yet." Troll might be using some illicit and/or illegal means to find the Lincoln Kid, so he doesn't want it on camera. I can only assume. Sir James, I am fresh on the trail of the Lincoln Kid. It will not be long now before I find him. I left you something by the creek at a place where you once gave me food. It is for my niece, April. It is Trapjaw, the only Masters of the Universe action figure I still have. The one I refused to sell, because I knew it would always be for her. If I cannot, I need you to give it to her for me. And when you do, I need you to tell her this. She has the power.
So this guy Mercy, think he's legit?
From what I know around town, yeah.
But does he actually meet with the Lincoln Kid?
I guess they do business together.
Yeah, I meet Troll down by James' office sometimes. Gives me info. Is it all accurate? We'll find out.
Listen, I've been spending many a night in Shit City lately. According to the bums and my old acquaintances, Mercy and the Lincoln Kid still meet up. I guess they do business.
Alright, Troll. Troll's been talking about this guy and calls himself Mercy, who Troll claims is having conversations with the Lincoln Kid. We'll see.
So, your time in Shit City, how'd it go?
Went pretty well. Better than I expected at first. I think I got some good intel. You know, my old crew, the bums and everybody else, they all helped me out.
And how are you feeling?
I'm getting there. I'm feeling better.
Well, now you can give Trapjaw to your niece in person.
My aunt and my sister are talking about maybe having me over for Thanksgiving, and, thanks for holding on the Trapjaw for me. Only person I could trust to make sure nothing happened to him.
You're welcome, buddy. You know I love you.
I finally need to see April soon and play Masters with the Universe with her.
Troll, do you think this Mercy fella will actually lead us to the Lincoln Kid?
I think it's pretty good.
Edgar, he's getting impatient, and Kem, I think the pressure's starting to get to him.
You know, I've been through this before, and well, what can I say? I've been eager to follow this one, and it's nothing but gas stations and cigarettes and nonsense. Apparently, he has the word Mercy tattooed on the back of his neck. This is the name. He goes by other names, like some people call him Connor the Cracker. Something's up tonight. Troll says he does meet up around here, but dude, sometimes my car makes sounds and I'm like, oof. Like it sounds like he's just fucking sliding right now. it's him right there. Red truck. Shh, shh. Head down, head down. Alright, let's go. What are you after?
There was an accident years ago on this road. And Troll is convinced that the Lincoln Kid is somehow associated with that incident. The kids were playing street hockey and a car came by and clipped one of them, and people are pretty sure that the Lincoln Kid was there that day. This coldness and this darkness can go fuck itself.
So this Mercy guy that Troll's been talking about, he better be legit.
Troll says Mercy knows the Lincoln Kid and meets with him. It'll happen.
Dogwood Cemetery. It's one of the spots where me and James meet. Yeah, Kev and I have been kind of dividing up our resources, so to speak. I've been taking the north end of Shit City while he's been working with Rose and Quiet Josh down in the south. Alright, so this is where it used to be shitty. But now it's all of it. Any new hats recently?
No, not recently.
I'm thinking about getting one.
You should. Every man should own a hat. A proper hat.
Seems to be a little off his routine tonight. Okay, he's turning. Oh, fuck. I gotta park somewhere else. We're taking it to the feet. With him tonight. I think he's switching cars. I mean, I know the guy works with old cars and stuff and sells them or whatever, but maybe. Oh, something is going down tonight! Oh, shit! Deep breaths, Edgar. I think he's meeting the Lincoln Kid right now. No. Is that him? I gotta get closer. Watch out, watch out, watch out. I gotta go after him now. I gotta go. Alright. Once he gets around that corner, he's fucking ours. Fuck. Fuck. How the fuck is this possible? What the fuck? Maybe he saw us. Let's try right here. Where the fuck did he go? What the fuck? He just fucking vanished. What the fuck? Fuck! Ah! Come on. James. I saw him. The Lincoln Kid, I had him, but he fucking vanished. Meet me at the office. Bring Troll. I fucking had him. I had him. Oh my god, I had him. I saw him there, and I followed him, and he turned the corner, and he was fucking gone.
You mean like a ghost?
I have no idea. What could it have been?
Maybe he's using the tunnels? Was there a manhole around the corner?
What tunnels?
You know, the tunnels and sewers under the town. You know when I used to go to the water treatment plant all the time, the sewage treatment? And then, I used to get busted by the cops all the time? What do you think I was really doing there? I was going to one of the access points. That way nobody knows what you're doing or can see you. And there's no traffic to have to stop for.
That must be why we haven't heard the Mustang in a while. You must be using the tunnels and the sewers. Edgar, did you notice anything about Mercy when you were tailing him?
I mean, it's pretty just cut and paste. Goes to the gas station, gets cigarettes, heads home. Yeah, I saw he works at some shipping place for furniture part-time, but other than that...
What furniture place?
That one over on Maple there, Grickman's or whatever.
Eddie Grickman, he owns that place and a few other locations. I know him.
Troll, if I were to ask you right now, would you be able to lead me down there?
I mean, I don't know about lead you, but I mean, I could show you a few spots that should be access points.
I don't need that. No, I need someone down there.
I can draw you a map.
That's fine, Troll.
It's just if I go down again,
It's
I could
okay.
get in trouble if I got caught.
Troll, a map will be fine. You've done more than enough.
Don't speak for him. He's his own man. If he wants to lead me down there, he will. Right, Troll?
Edgar, sit down.
Yeah, but you don't know what it's like.
Sit!
All right, boss man.
Troll, it's okay. Because of Troll, we know more now than we did before. Leave him alone.
Whatever.
Yeah, but you guys don't know what it's like down there. I'm trying to help you. It literally is like the bowels of hell.
What?
Maybe this Lincoln Kid really is a demon.
Well, here's the three kings. There's my lamb, the Lamb of God. There's my camel. There's Joseph and Mary. I mean, Jesus' stepdad. Somebody was fucking with the manger, and a bunch of hooligans are hanging out down here again. We fixed it up. It looks good now. All this snow reminds me of James's lady love. You know, he's kind of a romantic. He's caught in the past, but I guess we all kind of are in our own way.
Kem and Quiet Josh have been doing their own thing, and Kem seems to know who the Lincoln Kid is. Or at least he's fairly confident he knows. Been tailing Mercy, getting a gauge on his routine. Edgar was right, he does work at Crickman's Furniture. That's him right there, the guy who just turned into the far right lane. You always have to keep at least one car between you and them so they don't get suspicious. Well, basically it goes from Crickman's Furniture to the whatever mechanic he's working for that day. I think he's like he floats from different body shops and mechanic shops. He drops off some cars here. My dad has basically told me I need to make up my mind whether or not to take over the practice really soon. Something seems to be brewing tonight. You ever heard my ringtone? Longmire, an underrated show. Hi, may I please speak with Eddie Grickman? This is James McShay. Yeah, he should know who I am.
Well, I don't know, a crystal, not a star or an angel, right? What are these assholes? Those are Roger Hedrons. Sometimes you gotta live in the present, but Edgar lives in the present too much, you know? It's like a boy that just, you can't do anything with him. Yeah, he goes to this karaoke bar called the River Hole, and, you know, I've taken you guys down to the tunnels before. Edgar wants me to go even deeper now, but I just can't fucking do it. I don't care. No, not again. You know, it's Edgar. That's all I worry about now. As just, I don't know where he's trying to go with this. You know, I think he's trying to chase ghosts and shadows, and he might go into some dark place where he's not going to know how to get back out of.
I gotta get out of here. Seatbelt, asshole.
Oh my god, it's like a marble in my hand. See what ice does? Thornton Family 1995. You know, I still feel like I need to get my head straight before I go to see April. And, you know, it's just something I have to do. Okay? Yeah, you know. I love Tanya and everything, but she doesn't quite get it, and she doesn't understand everything else. And well, you know, I should have been at Thanksgiving, but you know, she yelled at me because I didn't go there for Thanksgiving. Well, you know, Kem, he's always worried about the future. Yeah, he has this whole connived plan he's working on with the Lincoln Kid, but then he's just worried about what the aftermath's going to be. Yeah, just don't worry about what's yet to come. I mean, whatever, you know, the old Italian song, whatever will be, you know, hey, Sarah, yeah, that's what I try to tell Kem.
I really need to shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous as fuck about this shit. I know Edgar wants to do this stuff, chase him around the tunnels, but I've got my own plan. Basically, I've been telling Quiet Josh and Rose to spread rumors around that I already know who the Lincoln Kid is. I think Edgar's pissed at me. I told him my grandmother was sick, you know, just to bear with me. Well, this is where I used to store a lot of the shit that I'd scavenge or find in Shit City. Over here. So the plan is to let the Lincoln Kid know that I'd be here at sunset, waiting, where he last met Mercy. I think Edgar wants to try the stick, but I'd rather try the carrot. It's just about sunset. The back of these factories used to be like the center of it all. That's where the old mall is. That's another way into Shit City. So you guys want to stay here? You might want to leave. Listen, I know your story, man. I know you know about me and Edgar and the rockets and the seizures, but I know about you. That accident, Years ago in Lincoln Ave. Your friend Pete got hit by a car there. You were there. You saw it happen. That's why you do all this, right? Everyone thinks you're some kind of badass living in the tunnels, and I think you're just still a messed up kid. Eventually we're going to know who you are. Eventually everyone's going to find out. Me and Edgar. I don't have any weapons on me, and I want to work things out. I just want to help you. I can help you find out who was driving the car that day. I can help you find out who hit your friend on Lincoln Avenue. Your grievance has been heard. Follow me at your own peril.
I know they're dangerous. So we keep the servants and the slaves and the animals and the pets and shit. I know it's kind of a dying idea at Christmas, but I try to keep the spirit alive here. And that's where we're carrying the incense, or what do they call that shit? What were the 3 gifts they brought to Jesus? Frankincense, gold, and myrrh. Yeah. It's good to look over the little ones. They need protecting.
Rejection, yeah, you're rejected, cause we race against the clock!
It's been a hot minute.
It has.
How you handling this crazy world, James?
I'm still here.
I think I got some news.
I think I have some news too.
So, the tunnels. Tried going deep into some of them, but it's a little tough without someone like Troll navigating. They're,
Scary?
Troll took you through here before, but it's pretty fucking empty around here right now. I saw some homeless. One tried to talk to me. Is that a fucking person? But for the most part, it seems like they cleared out.
Well, maybe they knew the Lincoln Kid was down there more.
What's up, man? Nah, no food, buddy. Okay. Maybe he thinks he's cleaned it up. I haven't heard anything, no Mustang, nothing. I don't know. Just in case, I was thinking we'd go down to Shit City.
Me and you?
Yeah. Is that okay? This is where I saw him. right around that corner there and gone.
Avenging angel. Here and gone.
It's not me or Kem or Gary and Mole gutting these places. It's a corporation. They got dumpsters like this behind all these buildings.
Okay.
Okay. They're buying up all the buildings and the land. They're trying to build something. I don't know. It's Pyramid Enterprises. Have you heard of them?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, well, they're trying to do something.
Well, maybe the Lincoln Kid is cleaning things up. No hobos, less crime.
Now, see, I told you. I said that. I said it's like you with the parks. You know, just more cracking skulls.
We ain't the same.
Okay. But I heard recently he sent another person to the hospital. Maybe it's bullshit. I don't know. Hey. You alright?
Yeah. I've just been putting in real long hours at the office, and when I'm not there, I'm at home. I just want to get out, and go for a bike ride, and get some pizza and eat it in a park.
You know we can still have pizza, James.
I know, but I just need a break.
Do you want to maybe just get a shit ton of junk food and hang out? 'Cause I feel so secure when we're together. You give my life direction, you make everything so clear. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. Take your pick, James. I stole all of this for you, so appreciate the gesture. Got you some poppy corns, some Cape Cods, I don't know. It's healthy, maybe. And my personal favorite, rainbow goldfish. All these bags also open, and everything is edible. So, snack party. Oh, I didn't grab your chips. Hold on.
The creek flows down there. It empties into Mitchell Lake.
Pepper always said that the Lincoln Kid was smiling out at something at that lake.
I used to canoe it with my troop.
Oh, you were in Boy Scouts.
One time we got caught in water chestnuts, and trying to break free, Damon Carpo got really bad sunburn.
Yeah, I don't know. Lincoln Kid goes down there sometimes, but no one's seen him in a while, so maybe he's gone.
No, he's not. He wouldn't have just taken off like that.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Are you a fan of Mario Golf 64, perhaps?
Never played. Keep your head down. And if you're not out of the sand trap, you gotta keep the face open and hit a few inches behind it.
You just keep this in your car? Like your crowbars?
Not all the time, sometimes.
You will be happy to know that I am also a lefty.
I guess you could have my 6-iron. Can't hit it for shit.
You messed up. You gave me a weapon. You gave me a weapon. You messed up, King James. And now it will be your undoing. Like that? Right? With the one hand?
Oh, 2 hands.
You know, when I first started hearing the rumors about the Lincoln Kid, said his weapon was a golf club.
I always heard hockey stick.
No, I think everything that went down Lincoln Ave. That's when the name stuck, you know? That accident. The guy got hit by a car. No? Pete. He got a bar in his leg. Cam and some of the others, I think it's him going around with his bionic leg, doing justice and shit, but Rose thinks it's still the driver. Kind of like feeling guilty for hitting Pete or whatever, but I don't know.
Pete, he moved away, right?
Yeah, he did. Came up by his place recently. Bad state. Something mental going on or whatever. Thinks she's jinxed like him.
Well, then it probably isn't Pete.
Yeah, no way. A lot of myths and rumors going around, and who knows?
You know, if you want, you can come by Dragon's house. His cousin Kyle bought it.
Damn. That'd be cool.
Mitchell Lake used to be really happening when I was a kid. Boy Scouts, parties, fireworks. It was a real nice place to be. It's really great to be outside again.
Yeah, I never was around there much.
I used to be afraid of those waters. I thought there was a monster in them.
What kind?
A megalodon. I saw a documentary on it. Scared the shit out of me.
Look. That thing with Cam and the Lincoln Kid. I think that scared him hardcore. Hasn't really been the same. Just feel like it shattered his brain. Held on to that note.
The Lincoln Kid. He's still out there. And we're gonna find him. He's gonna answer for everything he's done, one way or another. You just can't beat up people and terrorize everyone.
Fear is a fucker, James. You go and you find out that it's not just about scavenging shit city, it's about finding this fucking demon.
When I got caught in those chestnuts, I realized it was just water and wasn't even that deep. Mitchell Lake back then used to be its own little city. Boats and fishermen. They used to have a bake-off every year. Mrs. Jepler would be the judge. She lived in a little house on the other side of the lake.
What'd they bake? Pie?
Yeah, I had a real good strawberry rhubarb one year. Mrs. Jepler, she was really cool. I had her for CCD. You know, she actually had a child who was deaf. In fact, she used to run a school for the deaf out of her house.
Nothing beats a sweet old lady. Man, I nearly destroyed these fuckers already.
Mrs. Jepler, she was a really nice old lady. She actually passed away last year. Nothing crazy, just old age. What?
Oh, fuck.
What?
The Lincoln Kid. What? What if it wasn't the lake he was looking at? What if it was her house he was smiling at?
Why?
The note. I thought it was intimidation, or maybe it was to mask his voice, but he could read lips.
Okay. What does that mean?
The car, James. That day on Lincoln Ave, he pushed him out of the way because he couldn't hear the car. Oh my God. The homeless dude that was trying to talk to me, he kept pointing like this. He was pointing at his mouth. I thought he just wanted food, maybe. I don't know, maybe he did, but maybe he was trying to tell me something about the Lincoln Kid, that he could read lips. Because I think he pushed him out of the way. He pushed him out of the way because he couldn't hear the car. Because he's deaf. You're right.
About what?
He's an avenging angel.